Yeah, I got a Honda eb5000 generator. As you can see, it's all apart. I am actually doing this in the house because, as you can see, it's snowing outside. I have the gas tank, muffler, idler, control mechanism sitting on the stairs. There's also another generator over there I gotta fix. And let me show you the damage why it's taken apart. Here's the engine. This is a, I think it's a GX340. Right now I got to pull the nut out. It's a 19mm nut. Got to pull that and get the flywheel off. But if you look around here, this is what happened. There's a crank. See the journal's just trashed. Broke. Here's the piston. Actually broke. Well, I broke. There's some of the stuff inside. I did not do this. I actually picked this up for 35 bucks. It is a complete generator. I just happened to start dissecting it and see what was, the problem was, and until I found this big huge black hole right here. I do have new parts. I'm waiting on the block to come in today. I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm gonna try to get it running today. I do have the cam and the rockers, push rods right there. No, push rods right here. These right here are the taplets for the push rods, I guess you can say. Here's the new piston. And I already put it together. Now this is going to be a GX390. I have brought the GX390 piston and rod. I brought the GX390 crank, which you can see right here. This is a new crank, oiled and everything, ready to go. Got it in the box right here. Head's good. Check that out and everything. Got to clean the carburetor. Here is the rotor, and the stator is also good. No burnt marks on it. Got to clean the slip rings where the brushes rise on. The stator looks good. So pull start. Rest of the stuff is in the back. So I'm going to pull his flywheel off and wait for a new block to come, and I will get back with y'all. All right, man. Well, good news. As I was getting the flywheel off, it didn't take much. I mean, all I had to do is hit it one time with a hammer, and the crankshaft finally came off. This is the crank. Oh, it's all messed up. So we're gonna be tossing that into the scrap bin, right along with this your plate, transmission plate, and this block is gonna go. I'm gonna put that right in there, right in the snow pile. The GX340. But guess what came in? We got the new block. So I'm out here in the snow. Had to do it because Mama and us sleeping. So wouldn't want to wake her up. So we got this, and we're gonna get these bad boys inside, and we're gonna start putting together. Here it is in all its glory. Got a new block. I guess I ordered the wrong one because it has the cutout for the starter. So I gotta figure out something how to either get a starter for it and use it like that, but we're gonna go ahead and get this motor together. Yeah, she's a beauty too. I mean, man, it's a good bore. We're gonna clean that on up, throw some seals in that, and we're going to get her done. I mean, technically it's still a Honda GX390, just a Chinese block, but hey, whatever makes it works. Oh, sorry about misinformation about that nut I was talking about. Let me see where it's at. Well, it was over here. I gotta find it, but instead of us saying a 19 millimeter, it was actually a 24 millimeter. Yeah, I'll find this on around here, but I had to use this. I had to use the 24 millimeter to get it off, and I thought it was a 19. I must have mistaken it for like a Predator 212 or something. But we're gonna go ahead and get the flywheel, the crank, and the fan on. We're gonna go ahead and get all that taken care of. We're gonna go ahead and install the piston and the seals, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, we got the flywheel in, it's torqued down. We got the fan, pull start. I guess you can say support. Start the motor, and we have the connecting rod in, tighten up, and we have the piston. Hold on, let me get right here. And we have that piston tightened up with the arrow pointing downwards. So now the next step is we gotta get a bearing for that right quick, and we're going to set the cam and set for the counterbalancer. And I get back with you on that. We're going to put the oil sensor right here, thread through there, and the governor, the lever for the governor. We're going to get all that done right quick, and then we'll continue from there. All right, we got the time marks right here. You can see the little bit of a dot right there, counterbalancer, and we have the timing dots lined up with this, but I had to turn it to get this lined up. And then you see a dot right here, and there's a big dot right there. So this is oil sending unit, or the oil leveler is in here, or shut off. It's all in. The tappets are in for the push rods, and now we can go ahead and put the gasket on. Let me see what we got here. Gasket. So we got the gasket kit. We're going to put that on, and we are going to put the cover on. And let me get that. Okay, and we're going to put this cover on. We're going to clean up and everything, put it on, and that bottom half will be good to go. There you have it. We got the back plate on, so we can hook the rotor and the stator on. Everything's in. To make note, you do have to use the existing oil drain off the other block. Forgot to mention that. And I did install the governor, the lever shaft, as you can see, for the governor. And there we have our oil safety shutoff, and that's it. So the next step is we're gonna go ahead and install the head, adjuster valves. We're going to clean the carburetor, and also we're going to install the rotor and the stator. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Got the carburetor off, and yeah, it's kind of like molasses inside, and we got this jet here we got to clean, but miraculously it doesn't look too bad on the inside. That goes towards the head, and this is the air box breather. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of a cleaning, some carb cleaner, and see if we can get that cleaned up. All right, here I go back with the video. We got the motor inside the frame, and we do have spark. I just pulled the spark plug, and I pulled the ripcord, and I see spark. Also, I cleaned the carburetor, and I cleaned this here that shutoff valve at the bottom, so it should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and put the stator and the rotor on the shaft right there, so we can go ahead and get that done. Also, I got the governor hooked up, oil, and I think the oil shut off sensor is plugged in, and this is toward the the control box I got in the room, and we also have the kill switch. So looking real good. Turns out pretty good. So got some compression. So we're gonna go ahead and get the stator and generator on, and then we have the I think it's the AVR, something like that. We got this. Looks like it's been used, or a new one. So we got that installed, and we're gonna go ahead and do that right quick and see how it is. All right, we got this little burger on right here, the generator electricity, and we have it bolted on, pressed in the crank. We're gonna do this last, hook all the electrics up. But now we're going to add the muffler, and this cover right here, and it goes right on top as so. So we're gonna go ahead and add that on, and we're gonna add this muffler. We're gonna go do that right now. And we also have a brand new gasket. We're gonna go ahead and throw it on right there. See if I got it in all right. Yep, and we got it in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I wish I can film myself putting all this stuff together, but I'm only here and only can do it piece by piece. Also, we have the, I guess, the auto throttle, and we have the choke. I believe that's what it is. I don't know yet, but I had to hook this up right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get on it. All right, so we got the exhaust on, as you can see, all bolted up, and we also have our that governor. I guess you can adjust the throttle on it, and it's all bolted on. I had to turn it around so we can go ahead and add the electronics. So we're gonna go ahead and add the brushes. We're gonna add the AVR, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the cover, and that should be it. And then the control panel, and then last but least the gas tank, and we should go ahead and fire it on up. So we're gonna go ahead and get this electronics on right quick and hook the rest of it up. All right, so I had got the electronics hooked up, but the funny thing is I had to put the gas tank on before I had to put the control panel on. So I got the AVR hooked up. I got the AVR plug in its corresponding socket. The brush is on, which you see the plus and the minus, which is the red for the plus and minus for the white wire. And then you have the ground. Then you have your white, red, gray, blue, and that's the order that goes in. And then down there, that's plugs in right there. So it's only one way this can go in, and this is how it was when I found it or brought it. Like I said, it was a cheap generator. I bought it for 35 bucks, and I don't know if it works or not, so hopefully it does. But I got the exhaust pipe and everything hooked on. I mean, got the control box hooked up. I didn't do the wiring down there yet, so I'm gonna do that next. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover in right quick, and then once I do that and hook the wire up in the front, we're gonna throw some gas in it, and we're gonna start it. So let's go ahead and do that right quick, and go ahead and get this. I don't know what happened to the thing. The wires that was right there. Okay. It goes in like this. I don't know what happened to the wire. The screws for that, but I'm about to go and get some. I gotta go get some screws right quick and get that all nice and fastened up. Also, I gotta put the air filter. I forgot about that. So the air filter got going. We're gonna start it first and see if it runs. Then we're going to throw the air filter on and stuff like that. All right, I brought it outside to see if it runs and everything, and come to find out I had this on wrong. And this is the choke. And what happened, it was stuck open, so it wouldn't start on its own. And so I got that right, and it appears I think this is not working. I'm not for sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to attempt to start it again, and if it doesn't work, I got to fix for that, and it should run pretty good. It was idling pretty high, so I had to turn it down and switch that little screw you see right there. Had to turn that in right quick, and I got this on right, so we're gonna put the this plate back on it, and we're gonna try to get another spin. Okay, here it is. Finally got it running, but it didn't have no power. It didn't put out no power, and I was wondering what the heck going on, because the stator and everything looked good. I mean, I tried to reset it, I tried the circuit breaker, everything. So I started to read the ohms. Put on the ohms right here. This white wire to ground, no continuity, and it was no continuity on each of these wires right here. I thought the AVR was bad, which is right here, and so I took that off, and just to make sure the connection was good and everything, and I still was getting power when I put it back on. I cleaned the brushes. Brush was okay. I got a good reading from that. 59 ohms on the rotor, so that tested okay, but I was still getting no power. So I was like, dang man, I done put all this together, and now I got a brand new engine, what you see right there, but no power. So let me tell you what I did. I have no idea how this happened, so let me show you how I did to have power. Okay, so what I did, you see the red wire and the white wire. What I did, I actually I unplugged the white and red wire, and I connected these wires to the brush lead itself, and I had this on the battery. Okay, so what I did when I started the generator with this connected, and I put the red on the plus, which is over there, and then the black on the minus for a few, maybe about 5 seconds, and then I shut it off, and let me put this back in. I shut it off and everything, and when I started up, this is exactly what I did. I started back up, what you're gonna see right here. Let's see. Yeah, she got power now. Ooh, well, I think that'll do it. I have no idea how that happened though. Well, like I told you, I was just almost at my wit's end, and let me unplug this again. It might not do it for everybody, but like I said, I unplugged these wires. I unplugged those wires, and I put the yellow wire right on this lead, and my green one on this lead. Started the generator, and I put on the battery for about a few seconds, and that's when I started to have power. Because I know the stator had to be good at some point, and the brush was good, and I just thought the AVR was bad. And like I said, well, I guess $35 well spent for the generator, and for that block is $74. The crank was $39, and the piston was Well, it's $28 for the piston rod, and I guess I took a gallon of this and won out. I'll be putting this back together, and there she goes on the eb5000 generator. She goes.